Be me. Be talkative and funny. Easy to talk to. Meet very cute girl. Have one good conversation. She idealizes me for years. See her in 2023. Accidentally burp in weird way. She takes it as rejection. Suddenly I am Satan. I feel like the lowest person in the universe for having been rude to her. Desperately want to correct my image for her. She was really cute. Literally can't seethe and have existential crisis from December to June. Anon tells me Anon, the issue is not you, it's her. What? PSD. She is a BPD type and you dodged a major fucking bullet, especially given how you pursued her. Had she taken you back in, you would have been screwed completely. But she was very cute and had a very good job. That can very often be the case. They can also become very popular at their workplace because of sympathy plays. Pike roll. My brain fog of 6 months lifts. My burp on December 2023 no longer haunts me. Can you give me advice on how big of a bullet I avoided, here? Be me. 0 dates. Ask for advice here. How do I fix that issue? I read feminist literature such as The Handmaid's Tale, The Second Sex and the Vagina Monologues. I learn what women hate. I learn about SA and how it is an awful thing. Adjust my personality to make women comfortable. Avoid using certain words. Be more gentle. Avoid harassing women and respect boundaries. Now 0 women speak with me. Situation became even worse than 0 dates. Am I doing something wrong? The situation was better when I was a supposed woman hater misogynist. Be me. Be 31-year-old virgin. My first relationship with 29-year-old cutie looking for something serious. Asked to move in within 2 months. Fast forward a few weeks. I feel like I'm her pushover and just follow her. Scared to say something. Sex stops. I've become her dog. I want to break up but I am afraid of her. Fast forward 15 months. I have no idea what I'm going to do. She is talking marriage now. I'm scared of her. Be me. Always struggled with weight, food. Super fat as a kid. Lose a bunch of weight as a teen. I am now terrified of gaining weight and getting fat again. Have attempted to become anorexic multiple times. Most recently I've stopped eating lunch, eat 300 calories for breakfast and try to eat as little as possible at dinner. Live with parents so I don't want to disrespect them by not eating the food they make. Have safe foods like fruit and veggies I can have as much as I want of. Attempted to get /fit/ to see if that would help but I always fail because I don't want to eat more, gain weight and count calories even more than I do now. Almost got to the point where I couldn't bring myself to eat more but I fucked it up now by being a fetus and eating a lot so I'm freaking out. How do I fix this? I know it isn't that bad but it fucking sucks. I'm not overweight, I do hate how my body looks though but I'm terrified of getting fat. Be me 30. 2 of my friends get married. Bother are miserable ass, argue all the time with their GF. Wife. Their GFs go to the clubs with friends without them constantly doing God knows what. Work excessive hours to pay for everything. GF nags them constantly about the most retarded mundane shit. They can't leave because of divorce and mew 50% of everything. Talk to friends' parents. Dad says don't ever get married, women will ruin your life. Talk to another friend's dad, he says the same thing. Tell me again why I want this in my life. Don't get me wrong, pussy is good, but I feel like being stuck with someone you can't leave is even worse than being lonely. Help me understand this. Be me. Have friends from work. One of them I've known for a year or 2 now. Work together and text semi-regularly, used to hang out a lot. Asked her out before, she said no. Her mother still makes sly comments about her liking me. Says I make her nervous, she blushes, tells me I should bring her to my house etc. etc. Whenever I make friends with girls at work she'll tweak and say I have a new shadow, instantly hates that person. Obviously she's jealous. She doesn't do this when I make male friends at work, only when the new girls seek me out to talk to me and shoot the shit. Here's my issue: if I start hanging out with these new people, she'll obviously have a shit fit about it, which would potentially harm our existing friendship. I think an issue on my end is that in the back of my mind I'm still holding out hope she'll change her mind, which I've never been able to shake. I need some blunt advice on what to do and how to navigate this. Be me. Get new GF. Everything is wonderful. Except that she has attachment issues. Prior to being with me, she was attached to a family, nearly moved to be near them and help them care for their new child. Something went wrong and they aren't talking to her anymore. She still thinks of them as friends, talks about them, about how sweet their children are. Lads, do I have the legendary "yeah dear GF"? Also, how do I fix her? Info: she wants to fuck the guy. She doesn't. Hear my story. Be me. Get into content that's prohibited since age 15. Be in my 20s now. Now can't get into adult porn at all, it's just extremely boring and I take a lot to come. Adult women even conventionally hot ones, don't do shit to me. I couldn't give less of a fuck about them unless they were illegal. Even then I find 16 kinda meh. The total opposite for illegals. I suppose it's better to be attracted to fertility? Right? I gave myself no fab powers but only for adults on accident. Be me autistic. Can't have normal conversation and I'm only interested in niche things. Grandma doesn't like the fact that I don't talk to her. I just am not really sure how to properly hold a conversation. Can't bring up my hobbies because she doesn't understand basic technology. Came to 4chan because there are people equally as autistic as me.